Beaches Trolley can take you to eat, meet, shop, and have fun in the sun. The weekend service runs every 15 minutes from South Beach Regional Shopping Center to Atlantic Boulevard. It is available Fridays, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sundays, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We have a special promotion this month. Tweet, Facebook, and Instagram this message, hashtag the Beaches Trolley Rocks, with a photo of the Beaches Trolley, and you could win a gift card to a local Beaches restaurant. Winners will be announced July 31st on JTA's social media sites. For more information about the Beaches Trolley, visit www.JTAFLA.com.
Coming up on Making Moves, school is out for the summer and kids want to get around. We'll tell you how JTA's Purple Youth Star Card can help. JTA's involvement with Renew Arlington kicks off this month with your interaction and input on Complete Streets. We'll talk with Senior Transportation Planner Fred Jones live in the studio. I'm Donna Deegan. Those stories and more right now on Making Moves. Hello, and thanks for joining us for another edition of Making Moves. I'm Donna Deegan. School is out for the summer and kids want to get around town. JTA's Purple Youth Star Card can help with that. This new Star Card is specifically for riders 18 years old and younger. Here's the kicker. Purple Star card holders can purchase JTA's 31-day pass for $30. The regular price is $50. On top of that huge savings, JTA's Summer BOGO is back. Buy one 31-day pass on the Purple Star Card and get one free. But that offer ends July 31st, so act fast. To get the Purple Star Card, print and complete the application, which is available at JTAFLA.com, and bring that completed form and either a birth certificate or government-issued ID with you to the Star Card Villa. That's located at the Rosa Parks Transit Station. Youth 14 years and younger must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. Be ready to have your picture taken, and the Purple Star Card will be printed with your picture on it and given to you right on the spot. For more information about the Purple Star Card, visit JTAFLA.com. The Jacksonville Transportation Authority Board of Directors approved a $4.5 million contract with C&D Construction to rehabilitate the St. Johns River Ferry landings. The St. Johns River Ferry runs every day between Mayport and Fort George Island across the St. Johns River. The existing slip walls and fender pile boxes on both sides of the river are more than 50 years old and in need of repair. In addition, the existing slipway bulkheads on both sides of the river are damaged and are reaching the end of their useful life. This project rehabilitates the existing ferry slip walls, fenders, walkways, and bulkheads, which comprise both the Mayport and Fort George landings for the St. Johns River Ferry. Construction will begin December 15th to coincide with the scheduled ferry haul-out while the boat is out of service. The project is scheduled to be completed April 2016. Up next, we'll talk with Senior Transportation Planner Fred Jones about Complete Streets. Then later, JTA and public transportation systems across the country celebrate the 10th annual National Dump the Pump Day.
We heard your concerns and have implemented service modifications for some of our routes.
We've now had 6 months of service operating on our new routes throughout the system. So we've learned some things over that time period. Running times are going to be adjusted, trip times are going to be adjusted to improve service and most importantly to improve our on-time performance.
Service change notices are posted on buses and are available at the JTA main office, your public library, Rosa Parks Transit Station, tax collector's office, and WorkSource. To improve on-time performance, routes 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 19, 24, and 50 have minor changes to their schedules. Please see printed schedules for more information.
In the specific case of Route 16, that's due mostly to customer concerns. Having a route that goes straight from Rosa Parks to St. Vincent's Hospital in Riverside was a concern post-ROI when the R5 and the WS12 were replaced with the Route 16 that didn't go to Rosa Parks. So Route 16 will now full-time go to Rosa Parks.
These adjustments will be in effect Monday, July 6, 2015.
We constantly monitor the feedback we get from our customers, the feedback we get from our operations and our bus operators to find ways that we can make our service work better, more efficiently, and also better for our customers.
If you have any questions about the route modifications, contact customer service at 904-630-3100.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, of your families, or your children. Asking you to deploy, patrol, stay on watch, on point. Asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to bring you all the way home, to keep you secure, to have your back for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs do whatever it takes to help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Find out how you can help at findwwp.org.
The best place to be on game day is Everbank Field, watching your hometown Jaguars. And the best way to get to the stadium is on the JTA Stadium Shuttle. The Stadium Shuttle operates 2 hours before kickoff and 1 hour after the game.
We've been doing this for 8-9 years now. We love it because it beats all the traffic. We get in and we get out. It's nice and cool.
It's convenient. I don't have to worry about parking down near the stadium and being in that crowd and the rush. And it's a little bit more congested down there. It's just, you know, hop on the bus, hop on the shuttle, and you get back to your vehicle and you get pulled straight out.
All JTA shuttles are wheelchair accessible. JTA connection vans are available at convention center lots. Stadium Shuttle season pass holders receive a savings of up to 20%. Since the Jaguars' first home game is August 14th, don't delay. Purchase your Stadium Shuttle season pass today. Single game tickets start at just $7. Tickets are available online at JTAFLA.com or the Customer Service Center downtown at the corner of Forsyth and Hogan.
Here's your JTA season passes.
You can also purchase a ticket at any JTA Stadium Shuttle lot. The Stadium Shuttle is brought to you by JTA and 1010XL, the official radio station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Go Jay!
You're watching Making Moves, honored by the American Public Transportation Association with the prestigious 2014 Adwill Award for Excellence in Television and Video.
Welcome back. With the local option gas tax expansion, one of the JTA Mobility Works goals is to improve access with a program called Complete Streets. Senior Transportation Planner Fred Jones is live in the studio with us today to talk more about this. And Fred, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for
First
having
of all, what is Complete Streets? What does that mean?
Well, the simplest way to describe Complete Streets is that it is a transportation facility that's designed for everybody. And when I say that, I mean we're balancing the interests of bicyclists, pedestrians, transit users, and automobiles in one, single type of transportation facility. If you think about it, the last 50 years or so, we've predominantly designed all of our transportation facilities for cars. And And our idea now is to say, you know, has that been the best result we could have had? And when we think about quality of life, we think about community livability and other things, and health. We want to make sure that we're accommodating the interests of folks that decide to say, hey, I'm leaving my house, I'd like to walk, I want to bicycle, I'd like to take transit. And with that, we've seen there's a whole host of benefits. You see increased economic development, investment in these communities, better outcomes in terms of health, healthy living, as well as just the ability to accommodate choices for folks.
So, I mean, what does all that mean? I mean, is this as simple as putting in, you know, bike paths, or what are we talking about when we say to make it livable for everybody?
And I think what we're talking about here is more than just, because a lot of times you can go out and you can see it's more than just simply a sidewalk or a bike lane, but it's how can we sort of reinvent how we move and travel in a community. And it may be we have to calm the traffic a little bit for vehicles. We have to recognize that people here could walk to the neighborhood, to their shopping destinations or to work. And so what are the best ways that we can do to redesign our facilities to make it safe, accessible for others? And if you think about a lot of the great places, I often say when you go to a place, you usually remember walking there. And that's kind of the thing. And when you think about that sense of place, it's usually experienced as a pedestrian.
That's true.
And you think about all of the businesses that are along the street and the people. I mean, you think of going to Savannah, Charleston, New Orleans. A lot of that is experienced on foot. And so we're trying to do the same thing in our communities here in Jacksonville to make it safe, accessible for folks that choose to do other things besides drive.
Okay, so from what I understand, this initiative kicks off this month, and it's JTA's role with the Renew Arlington project, which I guess is a partnership with local businesses and with JU. So I guess you look at, you've got a lot of business input, but what about input from the community? Are you going to have that?
Yes, I mean, and that's the foundation of all these Complete Streets projects. You can't really have a successful Complete Streets project unless you have the community's support behind it. And when you mention the Renew Arlington, it's very critical there. The city has committed tremendous amounts of money to be able to reinvest in that community and revitalize. And so we felt that our program was a natural fit to partner with the city and both JEA to come in and say, what can we do from a transportation standpoint as you guys are considering what are ways that we can, you know, revitalize the community overall. We could come in, help, and particularly when you think about University and Merrill Road, that intersection,
right,
that is the gateway to Jacksonville University.
Sure.
And you think about people coming here, we want to make that an attractive place where folks are coming and students are wanting to come to go to school there. And what can we do to make it safer for folks that aren't driving? Right. Can they bike? Can they access transit safely? So our goal is to really look at that intersection, and we're going to begin next month with a series of design workshops that will help formulate what that vision is going to be and how we can accommodate all the folks.
So much like was done with route optimization, you're actually going to go in and talk to the folks in the area and say, you know, how does this work? And then maybe you'll have to go back and tweak and look at it again. Yeah. And so, okay, great. So if people want to get involved in this, if they want to get involved in Complete Streets, how do they do that?
Well, again, JTA is going to come out and we're going to advertise. We also have a website called JTAMobilityWorks.com that provides all information on all the projects, not only the Complete Streets projects, but also a number of the roadway projects that are part of this local option gas tax extension. And like I said, we're going to provide some notification in the next few weeks about upcoming meetings where folks can attend. And again, this is going to be really a fun exercise, more than us just speaking to them, but it's a way for the public to get involved and to participate in some of the design, you know, visions that we would have for this community. And again, we're going to do this throughout our corridors program that we have.
So pay attention to this, folks. This is going to be fun stuff. It's going to be a great thing to get involved with. It's going to make our city look better, and it's going to make things better for people to get out and actually enjoy some of the areas around the city. Fred, thank you so much.
Thank you so much too. And one other thing I wanted to say that I think this, you mentioned the route optimization. This to me is a way to optimize the route optimization because again, if you can make it safe for bicyclists and pedestrians that are looking to access our system, then we've created a successful restructuring of all our routes.
Okay, you heard it here first. We are optimizing the route optimization system with Complete Streets. Love it. All right, Fred Jones, thanks so much for being with us today. We appreciate your time. When we come back, JTA joins transit systems across the country in celebration of Dump the Pump.
It took about an hour and 15 minutes sometime, depending on how the flow of traffic was. And it wasn't the best way to get to work every day.
And this Jacksonville resident says he dumped the pump months ago. Stay tuned.
Jacksonville Transportation Authority is currently seeking highly skilled and highly motivated individuals to serve as the face of our growing organization as a part-time bus operator. As a bus operator with JTA, you will experience the satisfaction of serving your community while earning an income. This career path provides outstanding opportunities for full-time advancement with JTA. Full-time operators are eligible to participate in the company's pension plan and a competitive benefit package that includes vacation time, medical, and dental insurance. If you are at least 23 years old, have a high school diploma or equivalency, a commercial driver's license, and a clean driving record, we want to hear from you. All qualified candidates will receive additional paid training to start you on your path for future success with JTA. Visit us online at JTAFLA.com. Click on Careers to learn more about this and all other open positions.
They step up. Our service members volunteer to protect us in the most dangerous places around the world. And when they are severely ill or injured, returning to their families is only the beginning of their long road home. Beyond all the hospitals and doctors and surgeries they need just to survive, they also deserve whatever they need to truly live. All the in-home care and day-to-day help they need to live independently, on their own terms. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs were established to provide these brave men and women whatever they need to continue their fight for independence at no cost, for life. So many of them need us, and it's time for a grateful nation to step up. Find out how you can do your part at findwwp.org.
The Beach's Trolley can take you to eat, meet, shop, and have fun in the sun. The weekend service runs every 15 minutes from South Beach Regional Shopping Center to Atlantic Boulevard. It is available Fridays, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sundays, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We have a special promotion this month. Tweet, Facebook, and Instagram this message, hashtag The Beach's Trolley Rocks, with a photo of the Beach's Trolley, and you could win a gift card to a local Beach's restaurant. Winners will be announced July 31st on JTA's social media sites. For more information about the Beach's Trolley, visit www.JTAFLA.com.
JTA joined other public transit systems nationwide to participate in the 10th annual National Dump the Pump Day. The American Public Transportation Association, APTA, encourages people to ride public transportation instead of driving a car. Public transportation helps to make communities economically competitive. It offers job access to millions of Americans, since nearly 60% of trips taken on public transit are working commuters. The latest research shows that in 2011, U.S. public transportation use saved 856 million hours in travel time, 450 million gallons of fuel, and $21 billion in congested costs in 498 urban areas. Well, this viewer says you should at least dump the pump one time. He did, and has been riding JTA ever since. Ronnie Brown watched JTA making moves in January, and CEO Nat Ford explained how much money and time customers save by using the park and ride options throughout the city. Ronnie Brown said that show changed his life, and he will never drive to work again. Correspondent Carell Danzy met with Ronnie Brown and joined him on what he calls his limo ride into work.
Early one weekday morning, I met with the newest self-proclaimed JTA advocate. Meet Ronnie Brown. His journey to work in his car just got a little shorter.
I came across JTA and they had a route from out that way, and so I started I got on board.
Literally, because now he parks and rides the Marbon shuttle into downtown. His previous commute was much longer.
It took about an hour and 15 minutes sometime, depending on how the flow of traffic was, and it wasn't the best way to get to work every day. It was because, everybody's coming from the south end, St. Augustine area. They're coming up that area in that 295 loop. Everybody's trying to get off there and get on 95. I'm headed north on 95, and it was just crazy.
To put it nicely, but Ronnie had a close call with another driver that convinced him that this would not only save him money, but quite possibly his life.
I was coming into work, and everybody's on their phone now as they driving in. So I'm in the fast lane, the left lane, and the traffic in front of me done slowed down and stopped. Guy behind me, I see this car coming. I done pretty much stopped. He's coming, and he's coming. And he ain't looking up. I can see he's looking down. There was nowhere for me to go because I'm in the far left. I'm jammed to the right. There's nothing for me to do. And he was coming up on me. And I said, all I can do is just brake and get ready for impact. But fortunately, he looked up and he had to swerve off.
And just barely missed rear-ending Brown's car. He was fortunate, but says riding into work has been one of the best decisions he has made.
On here, phone's no problem. For those people who like to stay in touch with their phones and social media and riding, you can ride and text or whatever you want to do safely and legally on this bus ride, on the bus here.
He also likes the savings to his wallet.
Okay, I was paying $40 a month to park in the garage. I was paying $50 a month for gas. No, $50 a week. So that's what we got, $200, $200. We had $240.
And don't forget the wear and tear on the tires, the oil changes, and brakes too. Those costs add up, but now...
Get in Marlboro, park and ride, stop, park there, get on the bus, boogie on there. Get off, come on down. I'm good.
He was convinced by JTA's CEO, Nat Ford.
My wife and I, we looked it over and listened to it. I think it was like midnight when he talked. We ran to our computers and got online and looked at it. Hey, this might just relieve my heart,
But it wasn't easy to let go having the comfort of a car nearby.
That was one of the bigger issues with me is with my car, I know I have control. I can leave when I want to.
But he quickly moved past that.
Right now, this is it. I pay $50 a month for a pass. I'm good. My own personal limousine. A stretch, extra stretch one.
So after talking with Ronnie Brown and joining him on his commute into downtown and back out again, I figured I should give it a try. It was so much better than the 45-minute bumper-to-bumper drive I'm used to. I think maybe you should give it a try too. On the west side, Carell Danzy, JTA, making moves.
It looks like Carell may have found her limo too. For information about routes to find the closest park and ride near you, visit the JTA website, JTAFLA.com. Speaking of the website, JTA unveiled a new website that offers customers a better website experience with a larger focus on mobile users. Mobile traffic accounted for 76% of the 170,000 visitors per month in the last year. The improvements are the first phase in an overhaul of JTA's online experience to further its vision to make public transportation more accessible to everyone. JTA worked with a talented Jacksonville-based digital agency, Station 4. They understood customers' needs and designed a website that's vibrant, has a fresh look, and a responsive design. A new online experience gives first-time visitors and seasoned riders the ability to easily find up-to-date routes, stop and arrival times from any device. And that wraps up this edition of Making Moves. We'd like to thank Fred Jones for joining us in the studio, and thank you for taking some time to join us here. Don't forget to look for Making Moves on social media. And for the entire Making Moves team, I'm Donna Deegan. We'll see you next time. We're Making Moves.
Heard your concerns and have implemented service modifications for some of our routes.
We've now had 6 months of service operating on our new routes throughout the system, so we've learned some things over that time period. Running times are going to be adjusted, trip times are going to be adjusted to improve service and, most importantly, to improve our on-time performance.
Service change notices are posted on buses and are available at the JTA main office, your public library, Rosa Parks Transit Station, Tax Collector's Office, and WorkSource. To improve on-time performance, routes 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 19, 24, and 50 have minor changes to their schedules. Please see printed schedules for more information.
In the specific case of Route 16, that's due mostly to customer concerns. Having a route that goes straight from Rosa Parks to St. Vincent's Hospital in Riverside was a concern post-ROI when the R5 and the WS12 were replaced with the Route 16 that didn't go to Rosa Parks. So Route 16 will now full-time go to Rosa Parks.
These adjustments will be in effect Monday, July 6, 2015.
We constantly monitor the feedback we get from our customers, the feedback we get from our operations and our bus operators to find ways that we can make our service work better, more efficiently, and also better for our customers.
If you have any questions about the route modifications, contact customer service at 904-630-3100.